This call is from a federal prison. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Joe.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this call and all future calls, you may begin speaking now.
Good morning, Joe. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, perfect. Let me make sure I've got all of my levels here correct so that we can hear you. How are you doing this morning, Joe?
Oh, it's prison, but I'm hanging in here.
I understand. Where are you located right now?
I'm at the Fort Worth Medical Center in Fort Worth, Texas.
In Fort Worth, Texas. Gotcha. How long have you been there? How long have you been incarcerated in total?
I've been incarcerated here since March of 2020, and I spent the first 2 years in solitary confinement in Grady County in Oklahoma. Yep.
Well, Joe, I don't want to take up too much of your time this morning, but I just want to jump into it. I saw, a lot of this stuff has been going around. Of course, we've got a new president now, and he's been pardoning really almost thousands of people at this point. Do you feel like you should be a part of that, and you should be one of those people that he pardons?
I should absolutely be part of it, and that's not based just because I'm famous or anything else. It's the evidence that is, I don't know if you've seen the evidence, but the evidence that is on my website, joeexoticofficial.com, on the evidence link, the government witnesses, including the hitman, so-called hitman that they hired, has admitted to perjury under oath in video depositions. And then they did it on world television on Tiger King 2, the second season. They all admitted that they made it up. And the hitman even took the camera people and my lawyers to the zoo and showed him in the woods where he hid a murder weapon that their original plan was to kill me. And I just don't understand why I'm still here and why the judge in Oklahoma City is making me stay here by denying every motion I file. And that's their game, is they'll deny it, then it takes you 2 years to appeal everything.
How far have you gotten in that appeal process and those motions that you made? How far has it actually gotten for you?
Well, the first appeal on my sentence, the appellate court in Denver overturned my sentence, so I waited a year and a half to get resentenced, and then he only gave me a year off instead of 9 years off, like the law said and like the lawyers were shooting for. Okay, and then we appealed for a motion for new trial based on all the new evidence, because we have 700 phone recordings and videos now from their phones where the agents knew they were lying and the agents helped them lie. Okay, and Judge Polk in Oklahoma City sat on that motion for 19 months, and then we had to file a motion to expel to make him rule. And he ruled within 2 hours, denied it, and I've been waiting on an appeal again for over a year and a half.
How much longer is still on your sentence?
I just did my team the other day, and with all of my good time and all the First Step Act and everything, September of 30.
Gotcha. So, still another 5 and 3/4 years.
I got lung cancer and prostate cancer.
Have you talked to any officials about being pardoned?
Matt Gaetz has went publicly and said that I need a pardon. I did his show last Friday, that new show that he has. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert is behind me of getting a pardon. Joe Rogan, Dana White, Andrew Tate, Marco Rubio opened a congressional inquiry for me 2 years ago. I've got the support. I just need President Trump to just take 10 minutes and listen to him, Even Don Jr. supports me of getting a pardon, He talked about it several times on national television.
What else do you think you need right now?
I just need a voice, and I need to go home. There's no reason for me to be here. And I would even settle. This is the one thing that I really like about President Trump is he can give people a hope that has been through the system wrong, and they're marked for life as a felon. Hell, he's the president of the United States as a felon. Okay, I don't even need a pardon. Just commute me to time served and let me.
This call is from a federal prison.
I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't need to carry a gun. Just let me go and let me go put my life back together because it's been totally destroyed.
Have you felt any worry recently about running out of time? Maybe people might not remember that you're still in there. Has that ever been a worry over the past few years?
That's the only good thing is the people around the world keep my voice alive and keep me in the news. Hell, right now I'm in the news every 6 hours. And that's 7 years later. And I've been regularly in the news for 7 years, and I can't do anything but thank the people that keep me in the news and keep my voice alive. It's just we're running out of time because Joe's getting sicker by the day.
Joe, we're over here in West Tennessee, stationed in Jackson, Tennessee. So, when we talk about this, it's going to go over to all of our West Tennessee viewers. Is there a message to them that you would want them to hear?
I get a ton. I mean, every day they used to bring my mail in Walmart sacks, and I get a ton of letters from Tennessee and Kentucky. And I just want to send my love to everybody out there. You're amazing people, and thanks for the support and the voice. But what I need you to do is every post that President Trump of the White House puts out, put hashtag Free Joe Exotic in the comments, because numbers count, apparently.
Is there any other thing that maybe we didn't touch on this morning that you would like us to tell people?
Well, I need the world to go look at the evidence to show them. Just don't take my word that I'm innocent. That there's so much corruption in my case, with the federal agents getting these people to lie in order to just make a law that I can't have tigers and you can't have tigers in America. That's what this is really about. I'm a political prisoner. But the corruption goes so deep that our local sheriff's office in Garvin County, Oklahoma, destroyed case files for the government's witnesses, so we could not ruin their credibility on the stand when they testified against me. And they covered up some pretty heinous crimes like rape and sex trafficking and DUIs and everything else. And this needs to be exposed. My one goal when I walk out of here is to testify in front of Congress about what goes on in the prison system and the Department of Justice, because what goes on in here alone should be a crime, because there's more drugs in here than there is out there. So if you think for 1 minute anybody's winning the war on drugs, you're crazy, because the guards bring most of it in. And you people out in Tennessee that moonshine, if you get caught moonshining out in the world, in Tennessee, they're going to file federal charges against you with the ATF. They moonshine on federal property in here, and it's no big deal.
Wow. Well, Joe, I appreciate you taking some time to talk with us this morning. It means a lot.
I appreciate your help and your support. Thank you very much.
No problem. Have a good one.